Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for always coming back. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back. And if you're new here, see my very pretty face, you're most definitely welcome. My name is Anita and we do all things personal finance, stuff about money, budgeting, saving, investment, so and then self-development, self-growth tips. So this channel is not really about money, it's about self-development, things that make us better as individuals. So if this is the kind of content that you would love, kindly click on the word subscribe, the subscribe button down below. Yes, that particular one. Yes, you've seen it right. Yes, click on it right now for me to get subscribed and join my amazing family. And also click on the bell sign, the bell notification sign as well, so that you will be notified anytime I do upload a video. You're most definitely welcome. Today we will be talking about some habits of ours, some actions of ours that keep us broke. So if this is the kind of content that you would love, kindly watch till the very end. So let's get right into today's video. If you're broke, you want to take a pen and a paper and write down these pointers. And even if you are not yet broke, you probably are on your way to being broke. So you also want to take advantage of watching this video. You never know. So tip number one, you're living above your means is a sure way of you going to be broke. When we talk about living above our means are, let's say, our salaries, our income that we receive every month, and that's the limit. So if you are earning 1,000 Ghana cedis, dollars, rands, naira, pounds, whatever currency you spend, wherever in the world that you are watching me, whatever currency that you spend, if that, just understand that that is your limit, okay? And so you go spending money above that thousand is living above your means. So your limit or your means is 1,000 Ghana cedis. So going above it, it's a sure way of you going into debt and being broke. Number two, guys, is lack of financial education, financial literacy. I mean, anything relating to money, knowledge about money, how to manage money, how to make your money make you more money is the way to go. If you really are avoiding anything related to money conversations, money knowledge, you definitely are going to be broke because you need knowledge to navigate your financial journey, your wealth creation journey. Unless you don't want to create wealth, but if you want to be, if you want to come out of being broke, you definitely need money. You definitely need knowledge about money that will help you not to be broke, but to stay on track, on course on your financial journey. Three, guys. No savings and no emergency funds. If you do not budget your money in the first place, that's a no. That's a red flag. You need that budgeting system in place. You know that this amount of money is being allocated to savings, and then to an emergency, separate savings, and then a separate account for emergencies whenever they do come up. If you have no savings, zero savings, definitely you are going to be broke. And if you have no emergency fund, you know, have no money saved for an emergency or emergencies are part of life. They are going to come up one way or the other. They are inevitable. And so if you don't have money saved for them, you are going to use monies that probably would be used for your daily living expenses to solve that problem, and you are going to be broke. Or you might even go for a loan. You might go into debt just because of emergencies, but it shouldn't be so. So this habit of no savings and no emergency fund is keeping you broke. You want to check that. Number four, guys, the habit of bad debts and loans. The debt not is not necessarily bad, but we have good debts and bad debts. Okay, so if you even want to go for a debt, it should be a good debt. A good debt is borrowing money from someone, from a bank, from an institution, whatever be it, financial institution, and then probably investing it in expanding your business or buying an asset. An asset is something that brings money to your pocket. And so if you invest it or use it to buy that particular thing or asset, it's going to bring you more money that you would use at the end of the day to pay off that loan. So that's a good debt. But a bad debt is borrowing money and then going to use to buy a liability. A liability is something that does not bring money to your pocket, something that you even have to spend more money in maintaining. Okay. So if the latest iPhone is in town, okay, and you want to upgrade your iPhone, if your phone is not, the iPhone is not an asset, but it's a liability in the sense that if you're just using it for calls, for taking pictures to post on social media, but you're not using it for an online business, something that would generate money for you, you are not generating passive income using your phone. Probably you are not using it for videos to post online to generate funds, then that phone is a liability. So buying an iPhone, that is a liability. Is borrowing money to buy a phone that you are just using it for flex, for show off, that is a liability. And that loan, that debt is a bad debt. So a lot of people are just taking loans to buy cars just to sit in and drive themselves and look good. But they are not using that car probably for transport service to commute people from their places of, let's say, residence to work. That that car becomes an asset. But if you're just sitting inside driving, mind you, cars they come with maintenance. You have to buy fuel. You have to renew license every year. It's a lot of money just to have a car. It's expensive, and so if you're not using it to generate money to come to your pocket, that money is a bad debt that you have borrowed to buy that car. Okay, guys, if you have a single source, only one source of income, you are going to be broke because with inflation on the rise and inflation on rise and things of price of things are getting increasingly high. Your salary is fixed at wherever it is for some time now. There's no way you are going to stay afloat or live above within your means. You definitely have to go above your means. So that's where some people go and buy things on credit with the expectation of when their salaries come at the end of the month, they go and pay. And so the monies have not yet hit the account, but they've already spent it. You are spending money that you do not even have yet. That's a sure way of being broke. No investment whatsoever. You do not have a business. You do not have passive way of earning. You do not have passive way of earning income whereby you are not directly involved. You do not have shares, mutual funds, treasury bills. Passive way of gaining income. You do not have an apartment you are using to rent and all that those assets, basically, if you do not have investments, things that are bringing money to your pocket, that's a no. You definitely are going to be broke for a long time unless you change this habit of yours. Guys, if you're always going after the next get rich scheme, things that are going to bring you money fast, you're going to always be broke because wealth creation, mind you, is a gradual process. It sometimes takes decades, years and years and years to make money. And so I want you to bear in mind that making money is a gradual process. It takes time. And so do not be in a hurry to get fast money. Quick get rich schemes are going to keep you broke. Guys, you have no long-term plans. You take each day at a time. Yes, it's good, but you spend your day as and when it comes. You do not have any plan, no long-term plan you are working towards, no goals you want to achieve, no vision. Guys, that's a sure way of keeping or being broke. No plans at all whatsoever. You just let life happen to you. It's a sure way of keeping broke. So guys, if you've loved this content so far, kindly click on the subscribe word, the subscribe button down below to subscribe, and give me a thumbs up. You see the sign that looks like this? Yes. Click on it to push this video so that people all over the world can have access to this video. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What other habits do you think are keeping us broke? Like we would love to know. So kindly let us know in the comment section. Do well to check out my previous videos and watch out for the next one. Have a great day. God bless you all for your audience so far. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. I also look forward to you joining my amazing family by being a subscriber, by subscribing. I love you guys all. See you in the next one. It's bye for now. Bye.